So it's about that time of the day, and today we have Shihan Chowdhury, the homie ChiliPepperCooks. Wow, that's all I can say. Just wow. Please enjoy ChiliPepperCooks. Oh, we got the homie.
What up? What up? Okay, how do you say your name? Shihan?
Yep, Shihan.
Shihan. Okay, good. I didn't want to fuck it up, but I was telling KC, I was like, there's only one way to find out. So what's up, man? What's good with you? Hey, listen,
we didn't know how to pronounce your name.
Okay, let's just so you know, I have to hop on a meeting at like 9:15, but I only have to say like 2 words, so it might be a little awkward. But I'm gonna go mute for like 3 seconds while we're talking. Okay, just so you know.
All right,
but hey, man, I'm glad you could join, man. This is amazing. So I'm looking forward to chatting it up.
No, absolutely. I see you're in your studio garage, man.
Oh, you know what? Because every time I do the podcast, I have the kids. I have the kids are here. You know what I'm saying? And they're just fucking loud as fuck.
Yeah. Take your call. He's a little. Yeah. You good, bro? So Shihan, he's a little too important right now.
No, absolutely.
He can
he
hear
has to
us
take
right
those
now.
calls, you know.
You gotta take those calls.
They're probably having issues on what to garnish a dish with, so they're probably hitting them up about that, you know.
We were just talking about it. So I worked corporate for predominantly of my career, and every Monday I would get a conference call for variances, like how we sold any products left in the building, and then Tuesday I would get another conference call for the area locations from the CO of the company, and be like, "How you guys doing? There's a new menu, blah blah." So I was like, when he said conference call, I'm just like, got triggered ever so slightly. I don't do that anymore because I'm no longer corporate, so it is what it is. But
yeah, you gotta stay away from those corporations and their rules, you know.
It's not too bad though. It really isn't. Like, if you've ever worked for like a big corporation like restaurant, it's not too bad. It really isn't. It's just the workload that's stupid. Like it really is. Brandon can tell you.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. Well, if you want, we can definitely just start. We're already recording. We're always recording as soon as we're kind of on.
No, I mean, I don't think I ever met you. This is my first time.
Oh yeah.
With you.
Yeah, not a big deal. I've known you for quite a while. It's the what video did you do? Hold on, I think I have it. Give me 1 sec. So it's the. Give me 1 sec. Which video was it? Is the crispy skin scamming? If you remember that.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah.
I was like, salmon dish today, so
I was like, this dude, yes. So that's how I knew of you, and then ever since then I've been following. But you know, we can definitely get into that in a little bit. But yeah, man, not too crazy. If you want to start though, Shihan, for everybody else, welcome to the podcast. If you could just like give us like a Cliff Notes version of how and why you started TikTok in the first place, and why food, more specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started TikTok probably it was around mid-February. And the reason why I started it is because, I downloaded the app during the pandemic, and I was just, on the app seeing other cooks. And around February time, I was just like, my hobby itself is just to cook anyway. But I never actually got into like serious cooking or like serious type of plating. But my main other hobby / career is cinematography, right? I've been doing cinematography for over 12 years now.
Oh, wow. Did not know.
I wanted to combine my cinematography and my hobby of cooking, but I knew that, the plating, the look of it, all that has to be on point. So that's where because before when I used to cook, I used to just, cook and throw stuff on the plate. So if you look at my earlier videos to now, you'll see that little advancement, but I'm no chef. I'm just a regular home cook that tries to make the food look as good as possible.
Oh, that's all right. I think when Brandon finally comes on, he will tell you us chefs, like the ones that have a title, we're just bona fide cooks that have the title that get paid extraordinary amounts. Well, sorta depends where you are, but we will always be a cook at heart, no matter the title. But yeah, man, I had no idea you were a cinematographer first. I had no. It looks. Yeah, all your videos are crispy to begin with. Got it. The one thing I do notice though, and this might be just because I do a little bit of it, You crush your blacks ever so slightly, so it's like even crisper on your screen. Yeah, I was like, damn it, he's doing it. Is that for a particular reason? Let me ask you that, because I don't particularly do it when I grade. It's just everything is flat and sort of like muted. Is that a style purpose? Yeah. We were talking crap about you, Brandon. I was just like, yo, Brandon is. So he's cinematographer first and then food second. I had no idea.
Yeah, listen. Hey, his videos are crispy, son. Crispy. Let's be honest, bro. Do you use what LUTs do you use, man? Come on, just drop the LUTs, man. Let me get the. Come on, bro. Let me get the link.
So two things I do want to say. So I actually made these LUTs myself. Number one, and I swear I'm not even lying to you. And number two, I was honestly thinking once I reach a certain threshold of followers, I was actually gonna NFT my LUTs.
Yeah, that's a genius nice idea. Actually, you know what's so funny? That's a great point. I'm actually talking with talking to a startup about NFTing the PDF recipes. You know what I'm saying? Like the chef authorized recipes, which is genius, right? And anybody that hears this, don't steal that idea, but it's gonna happen. Chefs' recipes are gonna be NFTs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a great idea, but you created the LUTs, bro. Get the fuck out of here. See, but this is good. Listen. Can we be honest here? You can totally tell like when a cinematographer or a videographer is posting videos compared to like your Joe Schmo like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's funny because I always tell people, yes, I'm a trained chef, but like my video skills and cinematography are zero. I had to learn everything off of YouTube University, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like it really shows in your videos. Like, okay, you know what the fuck you doing? And it's funny because I was like, damn, I wonder what kind of color grading he does, or what kind of LUTs he uses, because like I remember dabbling into color grading and I was just like, that was just so overwhelmed it was so overwhelming for me. You know what I mean? And, I ain't gonna tell nobody that, but like the whole, like, if you look at my videos from last year compared to this year, dude, it's so much better. And now I swear to God, I just
clear difference.
Yeah. And, because see, like the thing is, dude, I would just turn on the camera and record. I wasn't thinking about the shot. I wasn't thinking about the lighting. I wasn't thinking about the audio. I wasn't thinking about fucking anything except for, turning on autofocus, auto white balance, auto ISO, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. And it's funny because now, honestly, I've streamlined to where, basically my like the way I think about it is like, dude, listen, I notice when some things are off in my videos, whether it's the sound or a few clips are fucked up, but like, it's so much better than it was before, man. Like, the shots are in focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm actually like, what I do is I just film a scene opposed to like just keeping the camera running and then cutting it down.
Right. Exactly. No, that's the way to go. The other thing about it too is like, I know when I record, the things I have to keep in mind, like, especially with me, because as a cinematographer, like the videography comes first. And I know this is going to sound bad, but it comes first before the food. So like,
okay, that's what you do.
The way it's
that's fine.
The angle that I'm in, like I care more about that stuff than the actual recipe. Like, to be honest.
Yeah. No, that's a great point, man. And I talk about this all the time with, it's funny because like the people that I love, Food Theater, Woodfire Whiskey, Philip Lemoyne, like, it's funny because like, if it wasn't for them and me looking up to them and like being able, look, what changed the game for me, because we're like yin and yang, right? So you focus on the videography aspect of it, which clearly shows in your videos, you know what I mean? And for me, it's kind of like the chef aspect of it, right? Where like, I'll be honest, like I'm about to post this McRib. And I made a McDonald's McRib, and I've never done this before, but I was so focused on the technique and the, making the sandwich that, the shot that I got for like the beginning and the ending scene are trash, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just trash. Like, the bread is too big. I should have put sauce dripping down the sandwich. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's like, you know what? It's fine. Like, I'm going to let it slide. But like next time I need to focus on getting the perfect bite shot, you know what I'm saying? And the worst part is I was live too. I was going live, so I was just not focused on.
So imagine this. Imagine if me with the videography background and the sense of food got together with someone like you. I think we would kill it.
You guys would kill 100%.
You know what? This 100%. Is a great point, man. And I talked about like doing a cooking show, right? Like not like educational, but like I try to teeter the line of educational and entertainment, because here's the thing, man. You can't just be spitting knowledge all the time. Like, you have to
Right.
like make some make some food that people are just gonna love, and they just want to be entertained and slap the shit around and all that. But dude, when you talk about consistency, man, your videos are so consistent, man. It seriously,
Yeah,
like,
they really are.
and you know, I want to do more of like the video like I just posted with the watermelon radish salad. Like, it was so good. Like, I was like, damn, that is a fucking good salad, man. Like, that's a great idea, actually. And the thing is like, as a chef, I never used like watermelon radish or any radishes like as the highlight of the dish. And I thought that was genius, man. And like, you know, I just put my own little twist on it, but I thought that was a great idea, man. And I want to start doing more of that, because what people don't realize is like I don't know, for some reason, Shihan, and you could probably you know, chime in on this. I think some people get the impression just because I'm a chef, that means I say that I'm better than everybody else. And I'm like, it's not. That fucking means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. You know, I just posted a biscuits and gravy video, and it's funny because, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I would never serve. Okay, biscuits and gravy is very American. Casey, you know what that is? Biscuits and gravy. You know what it is?
I do not.
It's fucking
I am
white.
very foreign.
Look, my nationality is half white, half black. Okay, I'm half black, half white, half black. My grandma used to make us biscuits and gravy growing up as a kid all the time, and I used to love it. I used to eat the shit out of it. But then I grew up and I became a chef, and I'm like, okay, that's actually trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's no disrespect, but I still love it because it reminds me of my childhood. So all I did was I elevated it, right? So I made these super nice 10-layer flaky ass biscuits, right? They look fucking perfect. And it's funny to see some of these comments like, oh no, that's not a real biscuit. That's not a, but, and I'm just like, okay, listen. And it's funny because I'm thinking in my head, like, I was taught how to make these biscuits, and I'll never go back to shitty ass biscuits. When you taste the different layers, it's like a puff pastry biscuit. It's crazy. And it's so funny because to see if anything I say back, it triggers them to say, you know, oh my God, you're egotistical chef type deal. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I made this bed. I'm gonna sleep in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. But like, no, that doesn't mean that your grandma's biscuits aren't better than mine. That doesn't mean shit. Like, it's crazy, but you know, it is.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that thing that you said, oh, it's right over here. Oh wow!
Look at the layers, though.
Oh my God!
Listen, this recipe for these biscuits, dog, they're crazy. Like, they're so. I would never make biscuits another way, because this biscuit it separates the home cook from the chef, right? And you know, you layer it a couple times, but anyway, it's, you know, needless to say, the comment section is ridiculous.
No, but that's, so I do want to pin on one point that you said. You said, like, just, you know, when you have a title of a chef, you know, people automatically think that you're better. The thing is, like I think what really differentiates between a home cook and a chef, like, I tell this people all the time, like, if I have to cook for more than 4 people, I'm going to fuck up. Like, I'm going to fuck up on something. Like, I can't do it. And if I have to think, you know, 10 steps ahead or think multiple things at a time, you know, that's something I think a chef can do, because they've been through that training. They've been through the process. They've been through the actual grind of it. Regular home cooks, I can't see them doing that.
Yeah. You know what? You're 100% right. But what's really important, and I want everybody to know this, that doesn't make me better than you. And that doesn't make a chef better than you, okay? Like, I have to be honest, when I'm cooking at the house compared to when I'm cooking at work, it's a different level. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm creating videos and stuff, like, yes, I use my techniques and my skills to be able to execute the food, but you're 100% right. It's like, dude, when I shoot batch content, like, I shoot, like, you know, 6, 7, 8 videos at one time. Dude, I have all my mise en place set out like it's a restaurant, like I'm serving lunch for, you know, 20, 25 people. And Casey, you know what I'm talking about? Like, when you prepping lunch for a party of, you know, 26, like, for you, it's like clockwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's ready. You know, we're all set for it.
You give this task to, like, if I were to give it to my wife, who's a home cook, but she's not a chef, you know, she's all over the place. There's no way she could execute on it. And I don't expect her to do that. But it's crazy, man. It's like, It is what it is, but dude, it's so funny. But I wanted to circle back because you know, we kind of knew. I forgot when we kind of met. I want to call you Chili Pepper though. You know, like that movie? That
Yeah,
name?
it's
Yeah,
cool.
Sorry.
Chili
I'm cool with
Pepper's
that.
awesome.
Chili Pepper. I want to call you Chili Pepper. For some reason, like I know your name's Shihan, but I want to call you Chili Pepper. I think it's cool to call people by their handles, you know? But
Do you have a chili right now on your
Yeah, I
headband
wish
by
I
any
did. I
chance?
wish I brought it for this podcast. Damn it.
Ah,
yeah,
damn.
you know what's
That
funny?
is
You know
so
what?
good.
Listen, you know what? And I know you get a lot of like everybody tells you to stop using the chili pepper. It's like, dude, chill, man. Let him do his thing, man. Let him,
Bro, that's
dude,
his
let him
thing,
do
dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like people are super good. Like, I think I forgot what you posted, but it was like, I just glanced over the video very quick, but I was looking at the comments. It was something with honey with Thai chili in it.
Right,
And
right.
somebody like was just coming after you, bro. But what they don't realize is, listen, Thai chili and honey and sweet things go very well. They pair very well together. They do. And trust me, I thought the same thing when I was uneducated. But then when I worked at Alinea, you know, we paired Thai chili with like very, very sweet fruits. So pineapple, dragon fruit, very sweet fruits, like straight up.
We
And
did
then what
it
we
in
ended up,
Bangladesh, actually.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and people don't realize that, but Thai chili has that aromatic,
It
super
does. That's what
spicy
I tell
kick.
people. Yep.
That's what I'm. Yeah, and so like they just don't understand on the flavor complexity of it. They're just like, oh, spice. But you know, for me, it's like, you know, that's your thing, man. And it's like, I think that's important, man. You got to own your shit too. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
the thing is like, I think that's great because you know you give people a reason to comment and a reason to come back, and like they don't understand that they don't want getting hustled. Like the hate comment that they say is just driving your page, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. But when did we meet? I forgot when we met. Like I'd say earlier this year, right?
Yeah, it was early this year, probably like May, April, around probably about that time.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what, man? I really like your come up, dude. I really do like it, man. But can you tell me the secret with IG? Stop playing, bro. Tell
All
me the
right,
secret,
so
bro. Tell me
the,
the fucking secret, okay? Stop holding out. Tell me the damn secret, man. No, I'm just playing. Dude,
no,
IG
I'll
is
tell you.
hard,
I'll tell you
man.
because a lot of people
Okay.
ask me. So I mean, this is again. I'm not speaking from an expert. I'm just speaking from experience. With IG, you know, they are trying to copy TikTok, and because of that, they like to see a niche, right? So when I started posting reels on IG, it was just something different than what everybody else was posting. Number one, and number two, with IG reels, like you have to be consistent. I mean, you got to do it every day. Somehow figure out a way to do it
Yeah.
every day. And then
Wow.
the third thing is you have to be able to create a community. So on IG, comment back. Even if someone throws in like a fire comment back with another fire. If someone says whatever they comment back. Second thing is too also is find like-minded pages like you and go comment on them and go follow them. Don't be stingy with your follow. Follow as much as people in your niche as you can, because this way what's going to end up happening is Instagram will be like, okay, so this guy is a cook, he's a food blogger. Nimi, and he's connecting with other food bloggers. Let me connect him with audiences that like that stuff. So that's how I think the algorithm is working. And the thing is, like, a lot of people, they like to be stingy with who they follow, who they comment on, who they like. Can't do that stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. You know, I took your advice when you said you need to, you know, comment on other people's posts. I'm like, you know what, this is so right. And so I did. I just started commenting. I spend like, I have like 10 to 15 minutes blocked out for IG and 45 minutes for TikTok. But but I've been at the fucking wheel, you know, with the content treadmill, you know what I'm saying? Because basically what I've been doing now, and I've seen an increase because I'm sure you can agree that, you know, for TikTok and IG, like if you have good quality, this is great.
Yeah.
But, you know, quality is like kind of subjective nowadays. You see people with millions of followers that still just use an iPhone, right?
Correct.
But what I realize is for the brands and sponsorship posts, we're gonna hop into that in a minute. What I realize is a lot of these brands, I'm getting reached out to for brands wanting me to make cooking videos for them. You know what I'm saying? It's really awkward, actually. Meaning, like they want me, they don't want me to post to my page. They just want me to shoot the video, and I'm like, I'm like, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. It was really awkward, actually, and it was a good deal too, man. It was this Whole Foods brand, and they wanted me to manage their social media account, but the videos. So I shoot the videos. Only my hands have to be in the picture, only my hands have to be in the video. 15, 30-second TikToks. And I'm just like, listen, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not a videographer. And they're like, oh, but your videos are so good. And they're, we really like it. We really like your attention to detail. I'm like, I outsource my editing. No way. Like, seriously. Okay, I don't know if you already asked this, Casey, but okay, I'm going to guess what type of camera you use, and I'm going to guess what type of editing software. And I'm also going to I'm not going to guess the lens, but all right, so you use a Canon for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Canon camera?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can feel it was a camera. I knew because I'm a Sony guy. But okay, so you use you use Premiere Pro for sure.
Absolutely.
That's what pros use, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we just need to nail down the lens. Let's see if we can nail down the lens. All right. So is it a Canon lens?
Yeah.
I don't know what the Canon lens is, but I couldn't take a guess. Is it a shorter? Is it like is it a wide angle or is it like a zoom lens?
Both.
Oh shit, boy. Okay, so you use both. So you use two lenses to shoot.
No, I just want it's a 20 to 70. So
Okay, yeah, I used to say, but you know what?
27.
I've been using the 16 to 24, and I really like it, man, to get that fucking close up.
no,
All
absolutely.
right, so I was close, man. All right, so you developed the LUTs, but do you do any color grading beyond that, or just?
Oh yeah, so I mean, I shoot in C-Log, and it's like C-Log 3, C-Log 2, very flat, very flat, but it allows me to go in and pick out the green, pick out the red, and all those colors.
Yeah, I shot in S-Log for about 2 weeks. So S-Log is Sony's version, where it's all flat and it's all fucking looks like black and white for like 2 weeks, man. It took me too much time to like fucking. So now I just dude. I mean, the videos came out really good after I color graded a little bit. I went down the rabbit hole of color grading, and then I was just like, I just don't have fucking time to, like, you know what I'm saying? Working a full-time job, kids, dude, it's just too much, man. And I think it's really unique. I mean, Casey, you can agree. Like, Casey shoots with his iPhone. He knows how to shoot, but he shoots with his iPhone. He don't play no games, bro. He just like sets up his iPhone and fucking, does the set. This is good. Sorry, Casey, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm kind of excited to talk to Chili Pepper.
No, you're good. Keep going.
The funny thing is Casey and I are like yin and yang as far as chefs. So I'm the Michelin star background. He is corporate chef background.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? He is in content creation. He is like responds to every single fucking troll like crazy, and he is petty level 7,000.
I am.
Like he
specialty.
had one video that popped off, and like this is what helped me. I was like, listen, I hate to say it, but when you have a video pop off, you need to ride that wave.
We do.
You have to ride the wave for TikTok. Reply video with every fucking comment, negative or not negative, it doesn't matter. Just reply with video, because the problem is it notifies everybody else. And then people they want to see the T, so they just freaking click on it, and it makes the next couple of videos pop off. But that's our little background. So he was corporate chef. I am Michelin chef, and we. So as far as like IG, we were talking about IG and how to like grow following on there. I mean, I remember when you were at like on TikTok when you had like 30 to 50K, and I just remember seeing your videos. I started following. I'm like, dude, this is amazing, man. This is like it's different. It looks unique. It looks like you're like, like I'm not gonna lie, like it looks like this, like you set up your kitchen like as a studio. You know what I'm saying? So you have full control over everything, right? Which is something I need to focus a little bit more on. But the problem is my content is all over the place, man. I do, you know what I'm saying? Like I shoot during the day, at night. I shoot whenever my kids aren't around. You know what I'm saying? Because when they in the background, bro, it just ruins it. Dude, it ruins it. They're fucking.
I can imagine them yelling and when you're trying to get certain shots. The thing with me is like okay, here's a little dirty secret, okay? And next time when you watch the videos, try to see if you can catch it, okay? So essentially, let's say that you know how I start the videos with me showing the final product and me taking the bite. I actually record me taking the bite 3-4 times. Just because I'm looking for the perfect shot of me taking the bite. So now you're asking, well, what if you have a sandwich? If you take a bite of the sandwich, what happens to it? I actually turn the sandwich around. So like, for example, this is the sandwich, and I took a bite here. I'll turn the sandwich around and I'll cover it with my other hand. So you think it's a full sandwich. And I'll do another take with me biting it, It's like, it's multiple takes. If I have a certain product, I'll make sure I'll get like 2-3 other products. So let's say if I have a product like this, and it's a shot of me opening it. Once I open it, I'm screwed, right? But let's say if I didn't get the shot right, that's why I'll always have like 2, 3 of these, and I'll do the shot again. And
That's it. That's very smart, man. And I'm, like,
Interesting.
I always, and listen, and I'm sure you can agree, I have so much respect for videographers and editors, and I don't think they get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these little punk ass influencers hopping on with the iPhone making a viral video, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, I'm a cinematographer now," and I'm like, "No, bitch, you have no idea what it's like." Listen, one of my not my he's not really my friend, but I know like he's he's connected with my wife's one of my wife's clients. He edits videos in Hollywood. Okay, so like he's a big time editor. He has a Grammy, and he's a fucking big time guy. He has 4 screens set up, and they have one person just for color grading. They have one person just that focuses on sound. They have one person, and he was telling me how this works. And basically, when he's editing scenes, this shit takes months.
Yeah.
It takes months, but yet when the video comes up, the actors get all the credit. Dog, I'm telling you. But he was telling me how like sometimes they have to shoot scenes over and over and over again to get multiple clips.
Yeah.
And I don't do that enough, but I should. Because what I'm realizing, and especially with Video Husky, I'm sending them shorter and shorter clips, and it's just so much more efficient. And it's opened a door for me that I never knew existed, and that is with sponsored posts and with ads for people. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not my main source of income, so I leave so much money on the table. Like seriously. But let's get into that. Are you into sponsored ads?
I am, yeah. And here's my thoughts on it. There's obviously 2 ways to do it. One way is just to be very blunt about it, like, I'm doing an ad for blah, blah, blah. The other way is like, just highlighting or showcasing the product. But the one rule I do have is like, I really have to like that product. There has been times, I'm not going to mention their name, where they sent me stuff, it was shitty, and I just didn't do it because it was just a shitty product.
I get that a lot, man. I get that a lot. I get that a lot with especially any type of kitchen tools, like, or any type of spices or any type of like, bro, I tell people don't fucking send it. Don't send it. Like, I can tell just from the Amazon link. Like, I don't want to see your butcher cleaver knife, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Do you get those knives requests? Like, hey, I'm a knife company.
Bro, get out of here. Like, and listen, I get it. Like, but here's the thing. I will argue this. If, in any young and upcoming cooks out there or young content creators, I'll say, because this is a career. If people don't think that you can make money off content creation, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're an idiot. Like, you're stupid. I'm sorry, but you can secure a bag off of IG, off of TikTok. Seriously. And to any young content or young cooks out there, I just want to, I would argue that if you're cooking, you're not making that much money. But if you supplement with shooting content on your days off or of recipes you create, you can do sponsored posts and get a couple $100 a post or a couple, whatever it is, and it's worth it then. But for somebody like me, like, I'm not gonna lie, I only like I hate to say it, but I only like deals that like kind of that make sense for me, right, as a chef, because I'm kind of waiting on the sidelines. I like the big deals, man. Like,
is that what you're waiting on right now? I don't think I've seen you do any sponsored content.
I've done 2 so far, and all the other ones I've pretty much shut down. But
what were the 2 that you did?
So the one that I did, it was like in May. It was Analon X, the pan.
Okay.
The pan. Those are nice pans, though.
Analon X is a nice pan. It's a great pan. They let me try, because I'm like, hey, listen, I want to make sure the pan is good. But they noticed in my videos I use a lot of nonstick, and basically they offered, we secured the deal. I made a video. They loved the video. The next one I did, but I got one coming up. I got a few coming up down the pipeline, but I'm not going to lie. I veto all of them. Like, all of them.
I veto all of them.
Yeah, because like, I don't want to be told what to say.
Yeah,
don't tell me what to say.
Or told what to do.
Don't fucking tell me how to shoot the video. This is my shit. Don't fucking tell me. And the one I did a testimonial. Okay, so there's an app called Granda. Oh, free plug, Jesus. There's an app called Granda, and I am a full year subscriber. I love the app. It's like for chefs and young cooks. And believe it or not, they reached out to me, and they wanted to do like a sponsored post. But I was like, hey, look, hold on. I love this. I love this app. I love what you're doing. Let me just create a video for you, a testimonial. You see how we like it. You see how you like it. If you like it, we'll work together. because I think that's more important to me is like, hey, check out my quality, check out what I can do for you. Let me put the value up front, because then when I go to negotiate the price, you're going to be willing to pay.
That's the same way I am. Yeah, 100%.
Because I don't know about you, but like, and I'm pretty transparent with what I charge, but like, I'm on the lower end of these big creators, man. Like, you know, my 60-second TikTok right now is $2K for a 60-second TikTok. But I know some creators that are.
But why is that? Are you doing that because this?
So I'll tell you exactly why. So when it came up time for this this Analon X deal, I reached out to one of my friends, Sonny, that dude can cook. And I was like, hey, I've never really negotiated a brand deal. And he's like, well, this is what you should start at for your page and your engagement, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I started there and boom, hook, fish, line, sinker. And that was that's my rate now. Right. And now I'll be honest, 95% of brands have turned down that rate. Right. They're like, no, that's okay. No, that's too much. That's out of our budget. That's out of our budget. Right. But the thing is for me, it's worth it, because to take time to shoot the video, to get the product, to like, you know, to go through all the steps, outsource the editing, all that, it's worth it for me. Anything under $500, I'm not even gonna pay attention to, unless it's like a you know, like a selfie video, like a 30-second selfie video. I can on my iPhone. And I'll ask them. I'm like, hey, I have two types of. I can shoot you a little iPhone video, or I can shoot you this video in 4K, blah blah blah. But like, I think that's important. And I think content creators should be a little bit more transparent. I understand like the ones with the million followers. Like I know people that are securing a bag, son. You know, they have an agency that they get 5-10 G's a post. You know what I mean? And that's really cool. But like, I think what is more beneficial to me is owning the shit, right? I want to be the one selling you the pan, the apron, you know what I'm saying? The
100%,
recipe.
100%.
Yeah, like you don't want to be a slave to these sponsorship deals. You're just working for somebody else to get the bag, and it's like, fuck, I don't want to do that. I'd rather go the long road. So, yeah, to all these to all the young creators out there, do not do free content in exchange for free product. Please, for the love of God, do not do that, okay? Please. I mean, yes, if you're starting out, great, but what I recommend, and I don't know if you could double dip on this, ChiliPepperCooks, but what I recommend is doing your first 5 sponsored posts, you know, at a deep discount, right? Get that mini portfolio done, so that way when another person reaches out to you, you can say, hey, here are the ads, the sponsored posts I've done, and here were the rates.
No,
so you can send that off to them, and then that way it sets you up for the future. So I don't know if you have anything to say on top of that, but.
I do. So with the sponsor post, I have a story. The way that I shoot my sponsored content is I'll shoot it in a way where if the brand fucks with me, I can take off that clip and I'll still have a usable video.
Yeah, man,
That's
dope.
That's a cool point.
Yeah,
that's a good idea to keep it in the back of our heads, just in case.
And what I don't like is just like you said, I don't like the back and forth with sponsored companies. You know, I just don't. Like, I'm not a fucking puppet. And the thing is like, you know, I'd rather not do the deal than be told what to make. Like, I have an upcoming post. I have an upcoming sponsorship coming up, and I'm actually looking forward to working with this group, with this brand. But I told them right out the gate, like, you're not going to tell me what to post. I'm going to feature the product in my video. Like, that's what's going to happen. And because I'm just tired of like going with the back and forth, and it's like, I had this huge deal come up with a salmon company, a fresh salmon company, right? And I've been looking to do a deal with the salmon company, right? Well, they reached out to me, and I was like, you know what, this is perfect. This is ideal. And basically, it was a bag. Okay, it was a really good. It was more than I expected. But the thing is what they were looking for is a chef curator, a micro influencer, or whatever, that is a chef, but that also has a network of restaurant chefs, right? This is very specific. And so
they can sell product.
We're about to lock in this deal, and then all of a sudden they sent me this fucking 3-paged fucking script of what to read and say in my videos and how to use the salmon. And I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. I'm so sorry. And then they tried to come back and say, well, wait. Well, that's just our suggestion. And I'm like, no. I was okay,
you can't do that.
Stop. I was like, hey, you know what? Now I know what the expectation is. I'm like, this is just not going to work for me. And we're not going to discuss this any further. unless I talk to the owner of the salmon company. I want to talk to ownership. I don't want to talk to the media agency. I don't want to waste any time with you at all, because that's how serious I take it, right? Like, I want to be in love with the product, and I want to make sure that I stand behind it, because then the video is going to come off more organic and natural, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Genuine, I would say. Yeah, and I think that's more important than anything, because, people know, man. They know about, if you're making a sponsored post, like, they know, oh, and this is it. Yeah, they know, man. And like, they'll just click right past.
The funny thing is, like, okay, I did this sponsorship for a Fortnite, right? I don't even know how that came about. Fortnite reached out to me, I did it. And the thing is, I was worried because the plug wasn't about the food, right? The plug was about Naturo being on Fortnite. Naruto, I said that wrong. And I thought my followers were gonna like start talking shit. No, they were really supportive. They're like, yeah, man, get your bag. You got your bag, man. I'm so happy for you, this and that. And I was just like, wow, this was completely different than what I thought.
Yeah. So it's crazy, because I got a couple things in the works about like I was talking about, like, I'd rather not do the sponsor post. I'd rather just I'd rather own the whole thing. Like, for sure, like spices, apron, and like something else. But do you have anything like that you're working on?
I do. So if you, as you know about my background, like, I have a marketing, agency, media marketing agency, but we own the brands that we work with. And
Nice.
so I have extensive experience in, procuring products. I've helped with, actually have a company that has like sports supplements, sports accessories. So I know all the plugs in China. I know all the plugs in America that produce seasonings, that produce supplements. I know all the plugs in China that make the aprons, that produce the kitchenware and all that stuff. So so like I have access to all that. I know e-commerce. I know online marketing. I know how to run ads. Like I can do all this shit myself. And the thing is, like, when brands reach out to me, here and there, I'll give them a few suggestions or like advice, and I'll plug in my my marketing company. I'm like, oh, by the way, if you actually need further help, I have a marketing company.
Oh shit, slick.
Actually, does all.
That's perfect.
That's slick.
So I'm assuming that's your main source of income, not content creation, right?
Yeah, the content creation is it's literally because I do all this shit 9 to 5, and then I go home and I'm like, what else can I do? And then that's when I started doing all this TikTok stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And I'd love to see it come up. What question? Do you purchase all the food for your content creation?
I do purchase all the food, and for all the current content creators right now, here's a very good advice. Obviously, just start an LLC. Once you start that LLC, all the money that you're getting from these sponsored brands or whatever, write off every fucking thing you buy from the grocery, because you're using it for your content.
Oh, because you're using it for content.
Yes, that's 100% accurate.
Smart.
1,000% accurate.
Smart.
And also, you can throw your car under that as well.
No, you can't. There's even okay. Like, for example, me buying hats, I need it because when I go live, I need a certain look. Like, you can't justify it.
Oh yeah, that's 100% accurate.
Shit.
I was gonna say, because I know sometimes my grocery bill is out of control. Because sometimes I shoot like 4 or 5 things at a time.
Right.
And it just works out for me, man. It's like, but it's crazy because, like, what do you eat all the food you create, or do you share it with friends?
All right, so here's another dirty secret I honestly have to say. I didn't want to let this get out, but
you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. I can bleep this. I can edit this out. I promise you.
Maybe you can. Okay, so here's the dirty secret. The junk food that I create, when I say junk food, I'm talking about like the Nutella cheese sandwich. I'll just take that initial bite, and after that initial bite, it's going to my friends, my family, or my coworkers. I don't consume the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I made it's funny because I made like macaroni and cheese. Oh shit, I gotta fucking post that. Anyway, I made macaroni and cheese, and I'm lactose intolerant like a motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, do you need to speak to somebody? I thought.
No.
Okay. I'll never admit it, but I'm lactose intolerant, man. Like, dairy fucks me up. So you'll see, like most of my shit, I leave mostly dairy out, like if I'm gonna eat it. But at the same time, like I made macaroni and cheese, but I made like a bunch. You know, it was for like Thanksgiving, and it's funny because like I took one bite for the video, but then I didn't. I freaking wasn't like I don't know, the sound was off or something wasn't right, and so I ended up taking another bite. And then another bite, and then I'm just like, fuck.
Messed
and
you
then
up
guess
right
what?
there. Yeah.
Still didn't get the shot, and I ended up having to take another bite the next day. It was ridiculous. Yeah, and let's just say it was rough. I'm like, you know what? It's for the gram, bro. It's for the gram. Yeah, it's funny. But
That's
that's
hilarious,
crazy, man.
man.
So you're located in Maryland, right? Maryland?
I'm in Maryland, but I'm in the DMV area, so I'm right next to DC and Virginia.
Yeah, like close to Bethesda.
I'm like 20 minutes away from Bethesda. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I grew up in Nova, man. So I grew up in well, you'll probably know it, but I jumped around all Northern Virginia. So Sterling, West Springfield, a little bit of DC, Alexandria. I grew up all in that area. So I'm very familiar with the
How old are you?
right now 36.
Right
36,
now,
I figured.
36.
37 about like when I grew up. So from age 0 to 17, I lived in VA all like my whole life, and you know it was a lot of fun, man. But I gotta admit, man, I grew up with the wrong people, bro. And it like I'm telling you right now, man, I was not around a good crowd, man. And it's like it's fucked up because like most of my friends that like I grew up with, man, they either like passed away or in jail or fucking just like it's crazy. I'm so glad I just like
You
I was
made it
able
out.
to yeah, I was able to overcome like the BS, man, the high school BS. Like it's crazy. But then I moved to Florida, which was even worse. Dude, that's cool, man. Casey, you got any questions to ask before I jump in? I feel like I'm talking too much.
Yeah. So no, I mean it's fine. Chili. So this is gonna be a little cringe for you, but I'm gonna pull it up on a video right now. So really quickly, I have to play it. Okay, I'm gonna geek out here for you if you don't mind. So everybody else on our pod right now, you can view this live. But this is ChiliPepperCooks. This is best recipes of 2021. By the way, I might just add.
Oh, that's a good
wonderfully
idea.
edited. This is quite amazing. I don't want to do this because there's so many. Well, needless to say, I'll just play the video. That's it. Flex. Freaking flex on that one so hard.
Video is fucking crispy, son.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Yeah.
What kind of light do you use, man?
How
Stop
many
playing.
lights
What
do you
kind of light
have?
you use, man?
I was just about to say.
It's Westcott lighting. You know, that's a plug for them.
Oh, Westcott lighting?
Yeah, Westcott lighting.
Westcott, yeah. Never heard of it? It's quite
a
a big
little bit
thing.
more expensive, but I like the quality. The thing I tell people all the time, because like if you see me, like I'm wearing regular clothes, like just sweatpants, shirts, and these things, but I spend money on my equipment.
Yeah.
It's like I'll because with me I'll get like the highest quality equipment when it comes to that stuff, because at the end of the day, if that's your business, if that's your hobby, you just have to pour into it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you, man. That was like the best move I ever made. It was just I have a Sony A7 III, and I got it out of the box. I only bought the body because I bought the lens separately, but I got it out of the box at Best Buy for like $1,500, and this was like a year. This is a while back, but I have to admit it's always best to go better quality if you can.
Right.
Because if you want to reuse the footage, if you want to like you're already like our videos will still be good in a couple years. Like if you're using the iPhone video from the iPhone 10, like it's outdated. It gets outdated very quickly. And I have to admit though, like the new iPhone with some of the footage I see, I'm actually kind of impressed, man.
100%. I mean the iPhone, like okay, so I don't know if you know him. His name is Ice Kareem. Kareem, he has almost like 2 million followers. He does all his content on his iPhone. And one time I was out with him in California when I was in California, and I literally saw like him editing within his iPhone, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, damn, man, that's crazy. Like, because he's editing all this stuff.
What's his handle?
Ice cream roll?
No, it's
Is
ice.
that what we're looking
It's
for?
ice dot and then Karim.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Karim. Oh,
Yeah.
Ice Cream. Okay. Dude, that's cool, man. When did you come out to Cali? Next time you come out here, man, you gotta fucking holla at me.
Yeah, it was actually, fuck, I should have told you about it. So I actually got together with like a whole bunch of food content creators, like Ice Cream. I got with Victoria Shop. Yeah, that's him.
It's
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got it,
He
got it,
does
got it.
all this shit on his iPhone. It's crazy, and he edits on his iPhone. He was showing me. I was like, "Damn, man, your fingers got some muscles on them."
Yeah. Oh, so does he edit in app or does he edit on like
He edits on an app called like Splice or like Video Leap or
okay,
something like
Splice?
that.
Yeah, that's what my wife uses. My wife does that. But yeah, because sometimes it's more about quantity over quality. I'm telling you. Seriously. So Albert can cook? Albert can cook. He has like 2.4 mil. Yeah, he
Yeah.
iPhone only. iPhone only. His wife shoots for him, and then he edits in iMovie. And I
Wow.
was floored. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, shut up. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. So anyway, we're setting up. I got my Marco's setting up his camera and we're doing the collab, and like then he just he pulls out his wife's over there like this. And I'm like, wait, you shoot with the iPhone? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? Sir. Crazy, man. But it's all good. It is what it
Yeah,
is,
no,
man.
it was funny. We're in LA. Are you in LA or
So I'm in the Bay Area, man. So I'm just below
Bay
San
Area?
Francisco in Silicon Valley. Yeah. So SF, like I would say 40 minutes from SF. But yeah, man, there's a lot of Bay Area creators over here, man. It's crazy. But yeah, dude, God damn, if I ever come to the East Coast again, we gotta link up.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Everybody's in the West Coast.
When we all met up, we met up at this Korean restaurant. It was like all these TikTok creators. It was like I think like 7, 8 of us, and obviously we were there, and it was like an all you can eat Korean barbecue too. So like we just stayed there for
yeah.
like 2, 3 hours, and it got to a point where they had to kick us out. So one of the people walked up to us like, listen, y'all got to leave.
People don't realize how much influencers have it. Seriously, they like, it, dude. It changes the game, man. I remember one time. So I used to work at Hotel Bel Air in Los Angeles, and we had it was either I forgot who it was. I don't remember exactly, but all they did was they posted a picture on their IG, and then like, dude, the fucking valet flooded with freaking. It was crazy, man. And this happened on a daily basis, man. Like, where we'd have to have security out there.
Yeah, it's similar to a guy from Barstool Sports, David Portnoy. Like when he posts like a pizza spot and he gives it anything above like 8.5, like that shit blows up.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So when did you get that invite, man? That's crazy.
No. The thing is, I came out to Cali. So when I came out to Cali, I announced I was in Cali, and I had all of them started hitting me up. Then I just put all of them in a group, and I was like, "Yo, you guys
Got it. Was it like H. Wu Lee and all them?
It wasn't. It was Patrick. I think it was like close to 1 million followers. Kareem, Victoria, Big Eats.world. He also has close to 1 million. And then there's 2 other people.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's really cool to meet other food content creators, because you're kind of like, you have shit to talk about and like.
No, it was really fun. Like I said, like we were there for like 2, 3 hours. Like they had to kick us out to like
Just shooting the shit. Yeah, that's cool. So let me ask you something. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Still doing content creation? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah. So in 5 years from now, like I actually see myself being that brand instead of me getting these brand deals. That's exactly where I see myself in 5 years.
Yeah, that's a good move, man. I would much rather have full control than any dollar amount.
100%.
Like that's just where I'm at.
You also have to look at for longevity. Like, and I always say this to myself, and I know other people that think like me, like, God forbid, if something happens to me, my income would be based, if I was like an actual full-time content creator, my income would be based off of that. And, you want to start creating generational wealth. And the only way you're going to do that is to own something. So like, why not, if you have, $50,000 to $100,000 saved up, why not start your own brand? Why not, source your own products and do all that stuff?
I haven't. That's the thing. It's funny you say that because like I haven't really been putting emphasis on the chef authorized brand, but like it's about to happen, bro. Like,
it's a brand, man. You have to think about
brand.
brand.
It is, and I'm gonna keep continuing. But it's just like I've been fucking off for like the last. Like I haven't really focused on. I've just been doing it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it hasn't been a priority, but it is and will be a small business. And I'm gonna keep crushing it, man. But I really like the idea. And tell me if you agree with this. Like, when you like what I'm doing now is, so basically I have a PDF recipe that you can just download, right? And I think this is going to solve a problem. But when you download this PDF recipe, it also it prompts you to give me your email, right? And the thing is like I'm not trying to hit it with email marketing or anything like that because I'm not really big into that. But the thing is, when you have those leads, a percentage of those will turn into customers. It's just the bottom line. It's what happens. It is. Like you could have 500, and guess what? 20 of those might be customers, might purchase something. But the idea of having the downloadable PDF recipe and then be able to talk to me directly for recipe tips and tricks and any aversions or any substitutions, I think is a value bomb, right? 100%. Because when you go and you can go on if we typed in chicken sandwich on Google right now, we would get thousands of recipes. Bottom line.
100%.
But guess what? When you click on the recipe and you want to make this recipe, how are you supposed to know if the recipe is correct or not? Like, how many recipes have you pulled off the internet and you're like, well, this, like, I look at it as a chef and I'm like, this is not right. Like, did anybody test this recipe? This is fucking stupid. Why do I need 7 cups of flour here with only a half a cup of liquid? No sense. And so I think what's really important is like, I've been doing these downloadable PDFs and people have messaged me like, hey, what do you think about this? Or how should I do this? And me just taking the time out of my day to message them back via email, dude, game changer.
So I'll tell you something else, and obviously I know this information because I'm in the e-commerce marketing world. But right now, and I can help you set this up too. Right now, we're actually seeing more opens and interactions in text message than emails. So text message, we're getting about more than 80% opens, where email it's like around 10-20%. And obviously text messages, you get that direct connection. And I can definitely help you, set the automation where like if someone wants a PDF, you tell them like text this number. As soon as they text that number, the automation will automatically kick them off a PDF. But here's the thing, you have them in your ecosystem now. So in the future, if you're trying to do anything, they are your customer base. You already have a fan source. Companies pay thousands of dollars to get it. You can do it for free.
And so it's so funny because I'm about to start a text community, but I was going to wait until the first quarter. But I think the text community, I agree with you 100%. The text community is great. So like I'm already signed up for a couple of them. I think like Gary Vee and like, but I was looking at it as well because I think the biggest hurdle, and this is why I wanted to start with the email, is getting people off of TikTok.
100%, 100%.
Right, yeah. Right. Like you can admit like, dude, to get people to click off the app,
it's not gonna happen. I don't do it myself.
Yeah. So it's funny. But hey, speaking about e-commerce, I wanted to pick your brain because do you have like an Amazon store or a Walmart store or anything like that?
No. I do. So again, when you're on Amazon or Walmart or anything like that, you're relying on those third parties. What you want to do is have your own domain. So everything that I do is within my own domain. I use Shopify to do it. But
do you sell stuff
Shopify
online?
allows you to have your own domain. I put my own pixel tracking in there. So pixel tracking, all what that means is that if you even accidentally click on my website or accidentally click on my link, I will follow your fucking ass forever. Like you are not getting away from me.
That sounds promising.
If at any point I want to run an ad, I can retarget you specifically.
Oh wow!
And on top of that, I can get granular. I can be like,
should I edit this out?
I want to retarget the people that visited my site and stayed for more than 30 seconds. Because I know if they stay for more than 30 seconds on my site, they were looking at something. Or I can get more granular. I can say, okay, I want to retarget the people that went to my site, that added something to the cart, but they didn't check out. Let me show them an ad where I give them a discount or I show them another value to bring them back. So, a lot of people talk about, I was thinking about this and then I just saw an ad for it. No, you weren't thinking about it. You somehow Googled it or you typed in those keywords within social media, and Facebook has a way to attribute to you. And the thing is, someone like me, I know how to take those attributions and actually make it where, like, you become a targetable customer. I know it sounds bad, but that's exactly what it is, though.
It is what it is, man, and that's what people got to understand.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hey, Casey, how long have we been running for? I totally wasn't paying attention.
It's up to you. We're about an hour in, so we can keep going. I can edit that part out just in case, Chowdhury.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to get that in there, but I'm just saying.
Probably could edit it out.
At any one point, you're like, Case, we need to like, I'm 100%. I can definitely do it. Not a big deal. But if you want to wrap it up, we can wrap it up, or we can keep going. It's up to you.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Casey?
The only one would be, do you shoot multicam? Do you have two cameras shooting at you, or just the one and then you're moving it about?
Yeah.
Okay,
See, that's crazy, man. Multicam? Oh, fuck that.
I mean, you can. Editing two cameras at once is fairly easy on Premiere. It just syncs up.
Yeah, I know you have to line up the links, but like, dude, I shot multicam just a couple times, but Marco shoots with 4 cameras.
I saw that. That's fucking.
That's a lot of bandwidth.
Yeah, as long as you storyboard it in your head, you're good.
Yeah, he has it set up like a real studio. So basically, he has one on the grill. He barely uses that one. He only uses that one for the shop. But he had a media company before, and so he has all this equipment already. You know what I'm saying? And he shot in a documentary before. He's pretty crazy. But he has an overhead. He has the C stand for the overhead, and then he has like 2 angles from top. But have you seen his YouTube videos? His YouTube. Oh, speaking of, are you on YouTube?
So okay, here's the dilemma. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I'm only posting shorts right now because I'm trying to figure out, and I'm asking around people, like, when people go on YouTube, what are they trying to see? Like, is it actually long form content they're trying to see? And if so, then I can have to.
They're trying to see you
differently,
Yeah, I think I would.
They want to see you more. So.
Well, I don't know for you. So I don't know. With my experience with YouTube, I think it's kind of like a search engine. And what I realized is like I've been looking for, I've been posting everything to see what pops off, and then I'm just gonna piggyback off of it. And what I realized is like the videos that kind of pop off are the ones that are like kind of like, I don't want to say generic, but like you have to be niche down. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's kind of like the videos that have popped off for me are like, is culinary school worth it in 2021, quote unquote? And then like, like a couple of my shorts have popped off, but nothing crazy. But like I've been having a real trouble trying to navigate YouTube. But what I can say is the bag is way more beneficial.
That's what I heard. That's everyone keeps telling me.
Yeah, like I have so the amount of subscribers you have does not equal the amount of money you make. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is like I know a couple food creators where they share their analytics with me and what they make, and like, dude, that residual income of your video playing and you making money is fucking crazy. So like,
yeah,
a good example is one creator has 50,000 subscribers, but the thing is in the food niche, what people don't realize is like whether you're food, gaming, or entertainment, you get paid differently. And in the food space, a lot of people go on YouTube for food. So so any type of food ads that are being ran on your page, dude, you get a lot more money for it. Now, don't get me wrong, YouTube takes 50%, but they don't fucking show you that part, so you don't get so sad. But I know 2 creators that are making, anywhere from $1,200 to $2,000 a month, and they've only posted, 50 videos. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so they've had 2 viral videos out of the 50. So like the one of them is a cookie, and like it just keeps replaying, like it's past the mill, and he keeps making money off that video while he's sleeping. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And so
that's the cool thing about YouTube.
Yeah, so with YouTube, you just need to get your watch hours up. So it's 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. But once you hit that, you're eligible to monetize, which I think is great. So.
Wow.
But anyway,
I think you should do it. Shihan, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
I think
hop
you
on
make
YouTube,
killing.
man. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Anyway.
Just don't take too long. Brandon took 7. I took 4 years. We're still kind of trying to get into it,
Yeah.
But just get on it, man. All the more power to you. Brandon, you want me to wrap it up?
Wrap it up? So, hey, listen, man, it was awesome talking to you, man. This is a great conversation. I love this. This is Casey and I've been doing this podcast for quite a while now, but we just hop on here and shoot the shit, man. It's pretty cool. But make sure you go follow.
Too much.
Hit that follow button.
All right, absolutely.
I'm gonna copycat.
So I'll make sure.
I'm gonna copycat that 2021 my best food videos. I'm gonna go through my page and see what I've posted. That's that looks the best to me. I gotta work on my
Absolutely.
food shots, man. My food shots, man. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna work on my food, the actual finished product. I need to.
No, if I ever come out to the Bay Area, like I'll do a video for you using your equipment, so you see. You know,
Damn! Mic drop. Shit, yeah, that'd be dope.
Because he's a pro. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you are.
it's just like the same thing. If we're in the kitchen, we'd be the same exact way. You know, we're different. All right, I'll make sure Shihan's links are all down below. I'll make sure you guys follow him. Again, thank you so much for taking your time. I know it's a little longer, but Brandon just likes a little too.
My bad.
Other than that, though, thank you so much. Have a good one.